Well, hey everybody, welcome back to Choxy's Den. I'm Den. That's Choxy. Choxy's Den, because I'm her. You'll figure it out. You know what I'm talking about. I'm her. I'm her Den. She's my Choxy. Choxy's Den. I think I explained that good enough. I don't know. I think we did. But yeah, I'm just sitting around. Figured I'd make a video. I was thinking about the other last week when I made a video talking about. I wasn't too excited about motorcycle riding this year, and I was wrong. I just the more I thought about it, I got after I made that video. I'm like, what am I talking about? I love my motorcycles, and I'm looking forward to spring. I think, yeah. I want to ride my motorcycles, and actually, I bought. I guess I bought the soft tilt deluxe a year ago, and over the summer and the spring and the fall, I've already replaced the handlebars like 4 times because I just like to do that. It's like different feelings and just get the ones I want. And I started out with some like nice wide bars and some kind of like small kind of ape hanger type of things, the mini ape type of handlebars. And I don't know why I'm telling you guys this because some of you might not even be interested in it. But it's just gonna be a short video anyway, just about how I'm kind of looking forward to motorcycle riding this spring. You gotta have something to look forward to, and I love riding, so it's why wouldn't I be looking forward to it? Gotta have something in life you're looking forward to. As a matter of fact, I got a pair of handlebars here on my lap that I'd like to show you. They're called Hollywood style bars, and they come off. They originally like the 1940s and 30s Harleys had some bars like this on some of the bikes, and I think they're pretty cool. I like them, so I had to modify them a little bit to make them work. Hopefully they work. But anyway, let me see if I can. I'm all tangled up with them. There's my Hollywood style motorcycle handlebars for my Harley. There you go. And these were the wrong ones for my kind of bike. These are throttle by wire, and I couldn't find just regular throttle, regular bars that had the dimples on them. They don't make them for this kind of style bar. They have the slots, so you got to run the wires through them, which is like I'm just gonna show you real quick if I can do it. Let me see. Okay, hitting chalks on the head. These are they have these slots in them to run the wires through, and that's not what I need for my bike because I have exposed cables. So that was there. Then I took a Dremel and I cut the rest of this out so the wires would go in there because otherwise the wires wouldn't. They have to go at least this far for the wires to work. Otherwise, they get crimped when you just tighten up the clamps on the bars. So it's kind of hard to explain, but anybody knows about bikes knows what I'm talking about. If you don't know about bikes, then I kind of explained it pretty much when I just said they just won't work. They won't fit. It won't work. So I got these bars waiting to go on in the spring when I get a good warm day to put them on. I like to do stuff like that myself. I'm not like a mechanic or anything, but I can put handlebars and things like that. And um, I've done it before with my other bike with my Road King. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to riding. It's a beautiful bike I have, black and white, 2007 Softail Deluxe. And my other one's a 2003 Road King, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna be like looking forward to riding this year, but I really am. I am. I'm looking forward to it because it's nice feeling being out there, and half the fun is like doing things like this with the handlebars. You get an idea how you want the bike to look. I like the old school look, like all the 1930s, 1940s Harleys. I watch a guy, some of you might know him, Wheels Through Time, Matt Getzer, I think his name is. His name's Matt. He runs Wheels Through Time in North Carolina, but he's always finding all these old Harleys all over the country, and bond finds, and it's pretty interesting that the stuff he does. I mean, he'll see a bike like from a 1939 Harley. He'll look at a powder and go, "Oh, that bike belongs on 1943 FL or something, whatever." And it's incredible. Guy's brilliant when it comes to motorcycles. But he has these motorcycles with these Hollywood bars on them sometimes. I search for those. I think he's only got 2 or 3 of those on there. But they caught my eye one day, and I'm like, I gotta get some of those. and I got some, and they will work. I'll make them work. Um, I'm just not gonna be sitting around all summer not being on my bikes. I could very well be, but I don't plan on it. And I don't know. I don't know what else to talk about. I just wanted to tune in for a minute and just show off my new handlebars. And no, I guess that's about it. I just I was thinking today about I was just in the hospital recently, and it was nothing serious. So I guess it could have been serious. It was an infection on my foot. I'm type 2 diabetic, and I had an infection pretty bad. I spent 4 nights in the hospital and 2 weeks out of work. I'm a dog walker, so I couldn't walk for 2 weeks. And I have nurses I go to once a month for an infusion treatment for another problem I have called CIDP. And one of my nurses, I love them both. One of them is she's awesome. She actually makes appointments for me at doctors, and she wants me to take care of myself because she knows I want to do it myself. Her brother actually passed away back last July, and I knew about it, but she never talked about it much. How he died or anything. And come to find out, when she found out what I was in the hospital for, she was kind of upset with me because I go to the hospital sooner. And she said, my brother died from sepsis from an infection on his foot. I'm like, what? I didn't know that. And I felt bad for her. And she's telling me this. And she's like, yeah, you don't want to mess around with this stuff. You get something on your foot that you're worried about, just go get it checked out. So she's going to set up. I have an appointment with a podiatrist this week to go see a foot doctor. She set that appointment up for me. She's awesome. These nurses are the cream of the crop, the best. But my other experience with the hospital was when I was in there for 4 nights, and you feel like you're alone in there. Like you're waiting for somebody to come by and just peek their head in the door and say, "Hey, do you need a pillow? Do you need water? You need anything? Are you alive? Are you alive in there?" Nobody. You can sit there for 4 hours. They come in and give you, vitals or vittles, one or the other. They come in and take your vital signs, and they come in and feed you some vittles. And that's not even the nurses. That's the cafeteria staff. And it's just kind of. It's not like when I was younger. You go to visit somebody in the hospital, like an uncle or somebody who's in the hospital. I'm 62, so I'm one of those old guys that people would come to visit. But yeah, I just remember them being like more. Somebody would peek their head in once in a while and check to see if you're alive. And it was just, it's not like that anymore. I felt like Rick in The Walking Dead when he woke up in the hospital, the first episode. He's walking down the corridor of the hospital, and there's hello, and there's nobody around. That's how this hospital felt. This is my second time, and then within 4 years. First time was nothing either. I thought I had a heart problem. There's nothing wrong. There was arthritis in my neck that was causing me chest pains. So that was a non-event too. But the hospitals just not the same as they used to be. And I'm not bashing the medical establishment. I mean, well, I will bash the medical establishment, but I won't bash nurses, and everybody tries to work hard. And I wonder if they are working hard. But I hear there's a shortage of nurses, which might be true. I don't know, but it doesn't seem like there should be. I mean, there's a lot of nurses out there looking for jobs, and they're not in the hospital I was in. That's a pretty decent hospital. It's a pretty nice section of town, and I just didn't feel like I didn't think anybody cared. Nobody cared about me. The doctors did. There's a couple of doctors that come in. They were really good. It used to be the opposite though. Years ago, back in the old days, doctors would have no bedside manner at all, and they'd come in and just be doctors, and then the nurses would be the ones with the bedside manner. And it's not like that anymore. It's reversed, I think. Something happened along the way. And I'm not bashing all hospitals, I just go off my personal experience. And it just seems like something's changed somewhere along the line. But you know what? I'm not gonna care because I'm gonna be on my one of my motorcycles this summer. Both of them, just not at the same time because that'll be kind of tough to do. And Choxy's gonna be with me. My girl Choxy. Wait till you see her in there. I built like a double milk crates that fit her perfectly. She can stand up in them. She can lay down. She can look out the sides. She has put like a little rugs around the bottom of one of them, so she can lay down nice and comfy. She has something to lay up against, so if she gets tired, she can lay down. And it's nice and soft and cuddly for her, and that she can stand up and look out the grates, the egg shell grates, whatever they call them in a milk crate. That she can look around and see what's going on. And I'm looking forward to summer now. I'm looking forward to riding my bikes. But I'm trying to think of some topics to talk about on here too. So I'm not sure if I'm even gonna post this because it's really not much of a useful video. To be honest with you, it's not a useful video at all. I'm just telling you about my motorcycle handlebars and how I had a bad time in the hospital. Other than that, I don't know. It's not that good. Not that good of a video, I guess. But I'm gonna post it anyway, just to make you mad. No, I'm just kidding. I try to get. I want to get some subscribers on here and try to build a channel up. I just want to figure out what I'm gonna do with it, and I have to make up. I have to find out how to make thumbnails and put like the text in the corner like all the cool guys do. I was like, hey, my dog is cool, like up here somewhere, something like that. Yeah. But, I have to work on the thumbnails, things like that, which I'll do in time. But I think I've only got 4 videos up now. This will be number 5 if I post it. So I'm gonna do that momentarily, right? I think of a better word than that. But that's the only one I could come up with because it's like 10 o'clock at night and I'm ready for bed. I'm an old man. I'm 62. I'm ready for bed. Like I said, I wasn't even gonna make a video, but I just wanted to. I had I freed up some space on my phone, so I figured, hey, I'll make a video. Why not? And I'm gonna post it. And if people see it, they see it. If they don't, they don't. But I'm gonna go to bed, put these handlebars under my pillow, and dream about spring and being on my motorcycles. Okay, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you tune in again. Like I said, I'm gonna try to make this channel make sense somehow. I'll talk about things like everyday life. Like what's like getting older and kind of. Can I say cripple? I don't think I can say crippled anymore. I'm kind of handicapped because I get CIDP. I get chronic inflammatory demyelinating polyneuropathy, which is a nerve condition similar to MS. It's kind of similar to muscular sclerosis. It's not exactly the same, but it's the same thing. It affects your limbs. And I'll talk about that and finances. I'm not like a rich guy. So, women, sorry. Sorry, I'm not rich. I'm a dog walker. I mean, just enough money to get by, which I'm happy with. But I think I'll be collecting not unemployment. I think I'm gonna try to collect Social Security this year. I think I'm gonna. It won't be much. It's gonna be like whatever the age of 62 limit is, and just to give myself a little break because I'm always like not worried, but kind of stressed out a little bit sometimes about trying to find new dogs, new clients. And my age, people don't want a 62-year-old dog walker that looks like he can't walk. Who would have figured? Who would have figured that? Not me. But, I guess people are kind of picky about who walks their dogs. But I'm honest with people right from the start. I tell them I have to get treatments once a month or whatever, every 6 weeks now. And they understand. I have really good clients. I have awesome dogs. I got 7 dogs I walk now. I should have like 10. Do like 3 walks a day, at least 9. I do 3 walks a day, three, plus Choxy on all 3 of them. So I'm gonna work on that. Try to get some more dogs, and then maybe save up enough to retire in 3 years, and then maybe do some traveling. I don't know. I was thinking about just doing the van life thing. I live in a mobile home, which isn't worth a lot, but it's mine. It's mine, bought and paid for, and so. Ooh, excuse me. Someday, if I wanted to, I could sell this place and whatever cash I made, just hit the road and have my Social Security paying for my gas and insurance and food, maybe, and just have a little bit of a nest egg to fall back on. Because I don't want to live here the rest of my life. I live in a mobile home. I've been living in the same place since 2008. So what's that? 18 years or something like that. I don't know. And I lived in 3 different trailers. I started out in one where I got evicted. I didn't get evicted. My boss owned one. He was a landlord. He was charging me double what he was paying for rent. Then he didn't pay his rent, and then he got eviction notices, which in turn made me get an eviction notice because I was living there. I didn't own the place, so I had to get out, and I bought one across the street from me for like $1. I'm not kidding. I bought this trailer for $1 across the street from me. and it was probably worth 50 cents. Probably worth 50 cents at the time. I put a lot of money into it, and I fixed it up, and it was small. It was like real small, and the opportunity come up to buy the one I'm in now, which is kind of nice. It's a nice one. Not like it's not like modern or anything. It's an old one. It's like probably from the 50s or 60s, but it's nice. It's got decent heat. Got a roof over my head. Got a kitchen over here. Got a living room here. Got a bathroom, a bedroom. I'm all set. I don't need any more. But I don't want to die here because when I did live across the street, the guy who lived here passed away in here. And his niece was here when it happened, and I'm thinking I don't want to die in this. I don't want to die in this trailer park. I'm not gonna do this. And he's a good guy. Don't get me wrong, but he died in a trailer park, and I don't. That's not for me. I get home from work every day, drive into this place, and it's like kind of looks like a shanty town. And it's like I'm not gonna take my last breath from this place and have to carry my body out the neighbors to see. I'm just not gonna do that. I just I so maybe in the next few years I might just get like a not even a camper. I might I was thinking about buying one of these shuttle buses. I've seen what people do with these shuttle buses. I'm pretty handy. I can do carpentry and plumbing and stuff. I can do the whole thing myself. I buy one of these shuttle buses and turn it into a camper. These things are beautiful. I could do a good job with it. I could make the thing look pretty cool. And then just travel in it. Sell this place. Me and my dog jump in my shuttle bus and maybe just head out west. Go west, young man. Go west. Even out to this like I don't know, yeah, the Arizona or the Utah or someplace and just live out in like the desert like people do. And sorry about that, I got itchy or something. Yeah, live out in the desert or something. I don't know. And like die in a trail in the desert. Doesn't make it. We won't be in this place. I just don't want. I don't want to live my life like that. I mean, I mean, I should. I have nothing against the trailer park. The people in here are great. They're beautiful, good people. Good people in here. I just don't want to die in here. I'm 62. I don't want to. It just seems dismal. Like driving, I look at the place. I'm like, am I gonna die in this place? You're looking at the trails. Trails are old, and it's just the dirt roads. I don't mind dirt roads, but I just don't. There's gotta be more. There's gotta be more of life for me. I have to sell my motorcycles though, unless I figure out a way to stuff a motorcycle in the back of a shuttle bus, which I probably could do. Actually, had a wheelchair, one of those things. I could probably figure out a way to do it, but it'd take up half the space in the bus. I don't know if I want to do that. But yeah, I'm just thinking out loud, folks. And I hope you tune in again. Maybe one of these days I'll have something really interesting to talk about. Who knows? I don't know. You don't know with me. Hit or miss. I might not ever have anything interesting to talk about, but at least you got to kill 20 minutes with me. If you're not doing anything else, you got to kill some time with me. Just listen to some old guy rant. And I appreciate it. I appreciate if you tuned in. And I appreciate if you tune in again and maybe hit like and subscribe. I'd like to build the channel up. And just see what happens. I watch a lot of videos of guys my age and a little younger, a little older. They're interesting. Some of these guys are pretty good, and I can talk. I can talk. I get the gift of not making sense. So, these guys are pretty good though. I mean, most of them they know what they're talking about. Me, I have no idea what I'm talking about, but eventually I might. So just keep on tuning in, guys. Okay, and I hope to see you on the next one. I will be. Maybe they can make it another one in a couple of days. I'm not sure where from. Maybe out in the woods with the dogs again. And those ones are kind of tough though. It's cold out there. Like right now, it's like 8 degrees outside. I think it's gonna be like 8 degrees in the morning, and then it's not gonna go up above 20 tomorrow. So taking your gloves off in the woods and operating a camera and a selfie stick, just not much fun. In the spring, I'll probably make more videos outside and on the bikes. But for now. I must get off of here, and I appreciate you. Seriously, I appreciate it if you lasted this long. I know I wouldn't have sat through all this, but anyway, I appreciate it. Tune in for the next one, okay, guys? And I'll be talking to you soon. Let me see if I can turn this phone off with a selfie stick like it's supposed to go, and not make a fool of myself and have to reach up and do that, which I'm probably gonna have to do again. I had to do that the other night too. But this selfie stick's supposed to shut it off. But God bless everybody. I'm gonna try to shut this thing off. Take care. See, it didn't do it. I gotta reach up like a fool and hit the button. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Have a good one.